brother's birthday party. He is going to be 13. Oh my gosh, my brother's 13. That's crazy. So let's get ready together. I have some new products to try out. So let's jump right in with the eyeshadow palette. So Walmart has this new brand from Makeup Revolution. It is called Relove by Makeup Revolution. So as you can see, like, it highlights the word love. This is one of the eyeshadow palettes. This is the eyeshadow palette in the shade Express. So this is what we are going to play with. I am going to go ahead and put on some Profusion eyeshadow primer. Just going to go in with a little bit of the eye primer. A little bit of the eye primer in neutral. I don't know, like, why I had to look at that. Like, I don't know at this point that this is the shade neutral. Oh well, it's one of them days. That plum soaked up into that brush and there was nothing left to actually put on my eyes. Okay, I don't know if I like this headband. I don't know. Don't know how I feel about it. Let's play with this eyeshadow palette. I thought this was really pretty, and I thought it would be good for like a St. Patrick's Day look. And I mean, I think the colors are going to go fine with my shirt with the green and the golds and the browns. We should definitely be able to make something happen here. So here's what it looks like. We've got 2 mattes and 4 shimmers. Now, the only thing is these 2 shades down here have an asterisk that says they are pressed pigments and they are not eye safe. So why put them in an eyeshadow palette is my question. Okay, so what I want to do is use these 2 colors on my lid and then go in with this as a liner and then use this as a little inner corner and brow highlight. So that's where we are going. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me do one eye so I can get a feel for the eyeshadow, and then I'll come back and tell you what I'm thinking as I finish up the other eye. Here's the look I came up with. I actually really like the look, but I have to say it took a lot of work for me to get to this point. So the first thing I want to know is that these kind of shimmers don't really apply very well on their own. Unless there is like a matte shade under it to really kind of make it come through, it's not going to show up. It doesn't show up with a brush wet, or with your finger. Like, you've really got to have almost a glitter glue to give it something to stick on to make it this level of, you know, pigmentation. So let me show you what I did. I started with this, well, I started with this shade on the inner half, but when it didn't show up, I took this matte green and put it all over. And this matte green is probably the star of the show, honestly. It's very pigmented. It went on very nicely. It blended well. From all the shades, from the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 shades I tried of the 6, this was the best shade so far. And now that I have it stamped, I'm going to go in with this brush with no additional product, just a plain brush, and really just blend that green out. Once I have that green blended out, also I will note that it does blend out kind of bluish, grayish. So when you blend it out, it almost can look a little bit bruisey. But then I'm going to take some glitter glue. And this is a new one from NYX. Or not a new product, but a new tube, I should say. And I am going to put that on the inner half of my eyelid. And I am going to bring it up a little bit. So then I'm going to take a brush into that top greenish gold shade. And just kind of mark my shape. Because really the best application is going to come from me applying it with my finger. So I'm just kind of marking where I want it. Then I'm going to go in with my finger and really pack it on. And like I said, that's where you get the best application of that goldish green shade. Then I'm going to go back in with the brush I used with the green, not putting any more product on, and just kind of blend over both shades. I'm going to take a small angled brush, dip into this brown, matte brown, really load up my brush, spray it, and use that to create this winged eyeliner. Then I took a fluffy brush, a little bit of a smaller one, and I just tapped into this shade right here and used that to blend up into this area. Honestly, I'm going in so lightly you can't really see the shimmer. It's just kind of brightening this area up here. And then I took a makeup wipe and just clean up and sharpen my wing. And there we have it. Off initial impressions, this is not the best palette I have ever used. Even though it was only $3, it was very hard to work with. I would encourage you to just bump up $2 and go get one from Profusion in the next aisle over. Profusion is better. They're easier to blend. The pigmentation is there. So unfortunately, this is just not going to be one of those products that I'm going to be like, yes, run out and grab. Now, from the same brand, we have a new mascara to try. This is the Long Lash Lengthening Mascara. Long Lash Lengthening Mascara. I want you to say that 5 times fast. But we're going to give this a go. Like I said in the haul, when I got this, there was, I think, 5 different ones you could choose from, but this is the one I picked up because of Emily Noel. Here is what the brush looks like. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Wow. Yeah, I definitely can see the length that that is adding to my lashes. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Okay, let's see what we can do with 2 passes here. Nope, it's getting a little clumpy for me. So I'm definitely going to be a 1 coat kind of gal, but now I have to make it a little bit even. Yeah, definitely 1 coat and done for me, but it is adding length. Let's do the blink. See if we can get a little bit of curl. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. If that doesn't flake off or anything, that one's going in the yeah pile. Okay. So now, like I said, I've already lotioned. I do want to prime a little bit. I'm going to take some of my Revolution Line Fix Under Eye Primer, and I'm going to pop that on my forehead, as well as in between my eyes and around my mouth. So not only do we have a new foundation, but we're trying out this sponge, the Cookies and Dreams sponge from e.l.f. And then for foundation, this one is not a new foundation, but it is a new packaging. Have you guessed? The L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This is in C0.5 Cool Light. So I have never tried this before, not even when it was in the old packaging. So I am curious to see what I think about it. Oh, it's liquidy. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to apply it with my Profusion stippling brush, and then we will go in and blend it out with the sponge. And I did get this wet, so it did expand, and let's see how this sponge does. This is not looking very good, if I'm being honest. It kind of looks like it's sitting on my skin and not really blending in with my skin. Yeah, it's like already falling into my fine lines on my forehead, even though I used that Line Fix primer from Revolution. Like over here, can you see how it's just kind of sitting there and not really blending? Oh, I don't know about that one. I'm not really liking it. Let's see if I can build it up at all on my cheeks, because it keeps kind of coming off. And my chin. Oh, that looks even worse. Okay, I'm not going to write that foundation off yet. I'm going to wait. Definitely try it again with my regular sponge. Ugh, it does not look good. Like, look, I still look red right here. What is going on? Oh, don't know how I feel about that. I don't have a new concealer, so I'm going to go in with some of my favorite concealer at the moment. The Flower Beauty Get Real Serum Concealer. Let's see if we can fix this at all. Oh, that's just coming right back off. Oh, man. I just picked up everything that was underneath of it. Oh, this looks bad. Does not look good. But before we go in for powder, I have this again from the Relove by Revolution. This is the Baby Tint Lip and Cheek. I will say, I have used this on my lips before. I did not like it, but I will show it to you. So here it is on the lips. I just don't like it. I'm honestly scared too, putting on my cheeks. It's going to pull up the foundation, but I am nothing if not willing to try for the sake of science. So let's see what happens here. Let me look at it. Ooh, The foundation underneath just looks so bad, like nothing on top is going to save it. Pretty color. My face underneath just looks bad. I'm not going to redo it when I'm only going to be gone like 3 hours and then come home and get a shower. I think this is definitely one, like the foundation, I'll have to try again. Not with this foundation. It's just not jiving well. It is a beautiful color. Wow, what color is that? This is rose. Very baby doll pink. Very pretty. Do not prefer it on my lips. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off. I don't even like how it feels. All right, let's set with some powder. Let's go in with some e.l.f. Halo Glow. All right, here's hoping. Let's take a look in the mirror, shall we, and see if that helped at all. Actually, I think it did. My crease on my forehead still look bad, but the rest of my face looks a little smoothed over. So now my final product from the new Relove line is this Trio Contour Palette, and this is in the shade Sugar. So let's go ahead and check out the bronzer. Does that look a little muddy? Like it's kind of grabbing? Not really wanting to blend. I will say I did use this the other day, kind of as setting for my cream products, and I really liked how it looked. So if it looks muddy right now, I'm going to chalk it up again to the base, the foundation. You're the best. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some blush to set that. Well, we already set it with powder, but let's just do some more blush, basically. Oh, okay. All right, that's giving. Oh, yeah, that's a NARS orgasm. That's what I thought. Last time when I swatched it, I thought that it was giving me NARS orgasm throwback. Yeah, it's that pink with that gold. That's what that is. Holy cow. So you don't need a lot of that. Nothing's happening. It's not going away. Okay, well, we're just going to be very blushy this evening. Awesome. Okay, let's go in for some highlight. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to spray. Now let's pop into this highlighter. Oh, yeah, that's really pigmented too. Okay, that's good. Like I said, I used this the other day on top of cream products, and I thought it worked really well. I think today is just my base. My base is messing up everything going forward, kind of. So I'm going to give this the benefit of the doubt and say this is not a bad product for $3. And then the last thing I have to try, I'm not going to end up wearing today. I think it's going to be too much color. But I did end up grabbing one of these, I don't know what they're called, but these new lipsticks from L'Oreal. L'Oreal Color Riche Le Rouge Avant-Garde. This is in 203, and this is in a red. And I think red and the green and everything's just going to be a little too much. But let's go ahead and try it out. Ooh, look how pretty. Let's give it a go. Woof. That was one swipe. Holy cow. I think it's a blue red. It may be this may be a neutral red. I'm kind of torn. I just did my entire lips with one swipe. Very nice. Very creamy. It's not transferring to my teeth. Okay, L'Oreal, but I can't do this right today. Okay, let me touch. Woohoo. Let me touch up my lip. I'm going to go with my Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon and Lead the Way. It's always a safe bet. Yeah. I definitely could have gone calmer on the eyeshadow, but what are you going to do? You got to try stuff out, right? So, oh, eyebrows. Hold on. Let me put eyebrows on. So to complete this look, I added some freckles. I felt like it needed it. Got my eyebrows done, so I used my ColourPop Freckle Pen, Flower Beauty Micro Skinny Brow Pencil, and some Ulta Brow Gel in Clear. So here is the finished look. I'm actually kind of happy now that I'm wearing glasses because I feel like my eyeshadow with that green is a lot. It feels like a lot. So let me put my glasses on to kind of try to hide it a little bit. Mascara, good. Trio Contour Palette, good. Foundation, must try again. Lip tint, nice on the cheeks. Lipstick, very excited to use this again. Eyeshadow palette, probably could skip out on that. Sponge, undecided. Bingo, bongo, that's the total of it. So here is, like I said, the finished look. I don't like it. I don't like it. It looks fine enough for the short amount of time that I'm going to be wearing it. What's happening? I'm not a fan of this makeup look today. And it all went awry at the start. When your base messes up, everything else just kind of falls apart along with it. So anyways, yeah, definitely gonna have to retry some things. The two big winners are this long lash lengthening mascara and the Trio Contour Palette. So let me know any thoughts and comments down below. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.